and I am back in Nottingham. This is my first vlog I've done so far, so this is exciting. I have started a blog on new music and I've started to do a vlogging session as well, so yay! I'm originally from, well, Nottingham, and I've just come back from uni and it's so good to be back. I really enjoyed it, and I don't know, if you know Nottingham, if you go like abroad and things like that and you say, oh, I'm from Nottingham, people are always like, Robin Hood! Yeah, that's like the only thing in life is Robin Hood, and you're like, yeah, Robin Hood. I always try and make a joke, you know, like, oh yeah, he's my best mate, and then everyone else is like, cool. And Nottingham Forest as well, that's another one. When you go abroad, everyone's always like, oh, Nottingham Forest, and you're like, yeah, I used to play for them. I just don't do the jokes anymore because they just fall flat on their face and you're like, oh, okay. But no, the Nottingham music scene, I've forgotten all about it, and I've come back and I've realised that there's been so many artists that have just come like flourished through the Nottingham air. And loads of people, I don't know if you've heard of Jake Bugg. Not that he's famous or anything, of course, because, you know, no one really knows who he is. But no, and also there's been loads of acts come through, and it's really nice to come back to my hometown, and because I'm in the Welsh music scene at the moment, and I watch all the Welsh artists climbing, and I've just seen the Nottingham artists climbing and things like that, and St Raymond, I don't know if you've heard of him, he's always played on Radio 1, he's a good one. And Indiana was on Live Lounge last night, on the Radio 1 Live Lounge. That's pretty cool. I just come back and all these artists, you know, they're doing well. And I just feel like Nottingham deserves some recognition. I think the Nottingham music scene is awesome. I think it's really cool. And I think there's loads of artists you should look out for in Nottingham. There's loads of them climbing at the moment and things like that. So I think it's always good to see them and look how they flourish. Look how they flourish through. But no, Nottingham's good and it's nice to be back. And it's a really dull day today and I'm inside and I'm meant to be doing uni work, but I don't want to be doing the uni work, so I'm doing this instead. Procrastination at its best. I have a little bit of a Nottingham claim to fame, you see. I was in a video with Jake Bugg. It was a student film video. It was for a project, because he used to go to college with a couple of people I knew. And they asked me, because I did acting and things like that, and they asked me, do you want to be in this video with this guy? And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, music video, that's cool. And this was before no one knew who he was. And I was like, okay, I'll be in this video. I was 16 at the time. I'd just come back from college, and it was one of his like first songs and stuff. So I just came back from college, and I came in, and they said, right, okay, this is what you have to do. And I was just, you know, I paint a picture of his face. I was basically painting a picture of his face on camera. Cringe. I feel really cool now because it's had so many views, and I look at it and I'm like, I look awful in this video. I wish I'd put more makeup on for this video. I literally come back from college and they were like, hey, right, okay, just go. And I was like, okay. But you know, it's kind of cool now because all my friends are like, oh, Louise, you know, it's really cool. And it's like, yeah, but loads of people have seen it. It's like got loads of views. It's got so many views. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I just don't look the best I could. I'm like, oh no. But it's still really cool, and it's my only musical claim to fame. So if you want to check it out, there's a link down here, come and check it out. And it's me looking a bit like a fool, but I try my best. But that's my only musical claim to fame, so that's cool. So big up Nottingham, and check out some of these Nottingham artists. I've watched a lot of these artists sort of climb up, and they really deserve it. They're really good artists, so I really would recommend it, and they're doing what they want to do. And you know, if you ever come to Nottingham, just check out some gigs at the Bodega or head down to Rock City. There's always stuff going on, and I just would love, you know, to promote Nottingham as much as I can, really. So I will see you guys soon, and hopefully with another vlog, and I will be maybe back in Cardiff where I get to uni and bring some Welsh acts to the scene. That was a really bad accent. So this is my first vlog, and I thought I'd make it a short one, but because I'm back in Nottingham, I thought I'd give some artists some recognition that I love. So these are some of my favourite Nottingham artists so far.